Welcome to Letting Go University. This video is based on wanting approval. One of the core wants, according to Lester Levinson and Hale Dwoskin, the proprietors of the Sedona Method. So the Sedona Method is the facilitation technique that I use for helping people to let go of negative feelings. And so this video and all of our videos is just an opportunity for you to invite yourself to let go of some of the stuff you've been carrying. Another thing that's a little bit different about the style coming through this vehicle is that it's heavily influenced by Letting Go the Pathway of Surrender by Dr. David R. Hawkins. So what's suggested, as far as I can tell right now in that book, is to really allow the feelings to just be there and unpack. There's no rush to let go of anything. The letting go happens on its own when the feeling isn't resisted. So you might notice that that's a little bit different from other facilitators that you might have gone through some letting go processing with. Wanting approval, wanting love, wanting acknowledgement, wanting validation, wanting to be liked, wanting to be heard, wanting to be seen. It goes on and on. Wanting approval runs a whole lot of people's lives. And what we discover is that we do all kinds of things out of wanting approval that maybe we wouldn't actually like to do. But there's a fear of rejection, or there's some guilt. Oh, I need to, or it's bad if I don't do it for somebody. All kinds of negative emotions behind them have wanting approval. There might also be anger. Oh, they didn't acknowledge me. They didn't listen to me. They interrupted me. Behind that, I just wanted approval. There was some want that wasn't satisfied. And so could you allow during this release to let that wanting approval up? Lester Levinson, when he was discovering the Sedona Method, had a month of really going over his relationships in his life and the kinds of relating he was doing, noticing how wanting approval, getting it from others, felt okay. But as he released the wanting approval, he found that the true joy for him was in giving approval, in giving love. This session, we're going to go into wanting approval a whole lot in many different styles. And then at the end, we're going to look at what's really happening here with this wanting approval. It's resisting love. It's denying love. And so you'll be invited to love and approve of yourself and share that with others. Now, this is a faith-based community. It's non-denominational, but you will hear the languaging of God, of Christ, and how do you feel about that? If that's not for you, there's many other facilitators where you can not have that be part of the facilitation. This release includes that, just so you know. And could you come to a place where you are that conduit of the love of God coming through you and allowing it into the world? An infinite supply of divine love. So this session starts off to bring you to an awareness of any wanting approval that you're carrying by inviting you to look at somewhere where you went all out or you did a lot of work for somebody and they didn't even acknowledge you, or it was just a passing thanks. And it was like, whoa, hey, come on, I did all this for you. So it opens up like that. And all of us probably have a situation like that. And could you allow that to open up the door for you to bring up this wanting approval and then dive into it deeper and deeper to let go of more and more of it? I hope you enjoy this release. Let us know in the comments what you want to let go of so I can know what you guys are interested in. Also, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I can take the ads off these videos. I'm really excited to do that. So please subscribe and like if you do, and enjoy. Yeah, I'll do that. And you take on the project that's going to take you hours, maybe days, maybe weeks. Oh, wow, this is a lot of work. And you work on, and you do all this stuff for this other person. Meanwhile, they're off effing around doing whatever they're doing instead of doing their thing. Yeah, I've got an important show to watch. I need to go play this, do that. And here you are working, working, working. And you turn it over, you do all this stuff to help them, and then nothing. Or maybe they're like, oh, thanks. And this is the trap of wanting approval. Now, this is not to discount helping others, but to notice what's actually wanted. Why did I say yes to this in the first place? Was it really just to help them? Or did I want to get something from them? Very, very different energy. And you'll know when you wanted to get something from them when you do it and they don't acknowledge you and it turns out it wasn't a gift. There was something wanted. And that's not a bad thing. That's how our society and culture has trained us. So to get out of making right or wrong of it, and could you just notice wanting approval and all the trouble it gets you into? You do all this stuff for other people instead of do your releasing, instead of, watch your show. There's a show you wanted to watch. There's something you would have enjoyed doing with that time, but because they need my help, I should help them. It's the right thing to do. Nobody else is helping them. Smart people. So, could you notice this energy of wanting approval, wanting acknowledgement, wanting validation? There's all kinds of synonyms for this: wanting love, wanting acceptance, wanting to be seen, heard, wanting to be valued. And can you just notice the energy there? And really let it be there. Okay, this is one of the biggest feelings underneath so many other feelings, underneath anger, fear, guilt. You go deeper. Oh, I'm wanting this approval. And I wanted it from mom and dad. I wanted it from my partners, my romantic partners, my friends, my clients, my coworkers, my family. And so could you just notice how much of this energy is just there and really acknowledge the energy without any trying to change it, modify it, think your way out of it? Could you just feel it? Could you allow it to be a feeling that's been waiting and piling up for you to just sit with it and let it go? I want, oh, you bet I want approval. It's been showing up throughout my life in just about every relationship I've been in, if not every one. So could you notice that wanting approval, wanting acknowledgement, wanting validation, that feeling, and want away? Just keep on wanting it. Feel that feeling more. It might be in the chest, could be anywhere though. Just being with that feeling, allowing that feeling. Give it to me. Shows up as, sure, I'll do that for you. And could you allow that feeling? And could you just be open so that that energy can go out behind it? Just stay open, just ignoring the thoughts. You bet there's thousands of thoughts. You can spend a whole lifetime thinking about this and several lifetimes. How about just for right now, sitting with that feeling? Could you open it up? Keep the door open. Allow that feeling allowing the energy to go out behind it. Just a little more, just a little more, just staying with it. This was the first big feeling Lester went into. He just found more and more. He found it in all of his relationships. He just kept releasing, just kept releasing, just kept releasing. It's so okay to want approval. There's nothing wrong with it. This is nothing to judge or moralize about. Every single child, you'll find this in them. Every single teenager, and most appearing as adults. And could you just let it run? That is letting it go. Could you let it go? There might be more. It might seem important. You might want to keep it. Remember, we've got this illusion, this imagination that if we let go of wanting something, we're not going to get it. So you may not want to let it go. And would you let it go if you could? When could you let it go? And just be free to help people or not. Or if you help them, don't need anything from them. Just consider it some karma yoga. It's when the universe owes you in due time. And just open, watching that feeling as it goes, stays, comes up more, lightens. Just watching it do what it does. And you can always check in, like, look at any of your relationships and wanting their approval. Discover how you're wanting to be liked, loved, acknowledged, validated, valued, cared for. And the incredible lengths you'll go to try and get that. Oh, there's probably hundreds, maybe thousands of things you've done unconsciously wanting approval. So this is a great one to go into. Open up and allow this energy to come up. Could you let it be just a feeling and dive into the pool? Remember, we've got reservoir. And this emotion is negative. It's not good or bad, but it is on the bottom half of the chart. So could you allow yourself to dive into that feeling? Just splash into the wanting approvalness. Feel that wanting, that desire. Allow it and float in it and flow with it and feel the feelingness, the wanting approvalness. And just keep that energy open, or the drain open, so that that energy behind it can flow out. And just floating with it, just experiencing this feeling that's been playing into all the relationships, a lot of what we've done in this life and beyond. And could you simply Let it run. And the mind might jump around. Oh, they're not giving me my approval. I'm going to be angry. So underneath the anger, there's this wanting approval. Oh, they might not give me approval. Under the fear, there's wanting approval. Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough, or I'm sad. I didn't get the approval. Underneath wanting approval. What did I do wrong? Wanting approval. How could they not acknowledge me? Pride. Wanting approval. Oh, yes, this wanting approval. You'll find underneath all the negative emotions at some point. Could you just open up this wanting approval? Let it be there. Even feel it more. Dive in deeper. How deep is your wanting approval? Not yours, but this feeling that's been stuck there. And could you just allow yourself to float in it and just let it drain away? Let the energy out behind it. You can think about it, it's fine. But whenever you're ready, could you get back to floating and letting this energy release? Could you allow it to release? Would you allow it to release? And that, yeah, no, many people won't. I need this. It's not just wanting approval, I need approval. And how about releasing it anyway? Or just consciously choosing not to? Because it is just a choice. So, what do you choose? And can you notice the wanting approval at work or with what you do and share with others? You notice the wanting approval in family? Can you notice the wanting approval with friends? Can you notice the wanting approval with the opposite sex or the sex you're into? And can you notice that wanting approval? How has it driven you to act? How has it run you? How many things have you done you didn't want to do? Wanting approval. For me, that's oftentimes pride wanting approval and fear wanting approval, fear of rejection. Oh, I'll do this. I'll do this for you, baby. I'll do this for you, Bobby. Just love me. Accept me, validate me, acknowledge me. People have parents who are incapable of loving. Oh yeah, I'll do this for you. Do this for you. Maybe now they'll love me. So again, those are that's it's all a bunch of languaging sounds coming out of the mouth just because this is a facilitated session. If you've got that feeling running, could you go behind all the languaging, the symbols, the pictures in the mind, and just allow that feeling of wanting approval? Oh, so much of this. It could seem massive. Look at how much of this is there. It might not, but for me, I've released on this a lot, and then I find more. And then there's more. Could you let there be more if there's more? Is there more? Could you allow it up? Feel it? Really let yourself feel this energy that's been driving so much of your relating, so much of your acting. Could you simply let it be the feeling it is? Feel the feelingness of it. Sit with the feelingness of it. Stay with the feelingness of it. Just letting the thoughts go by. They keep popping up, these thought things. You can't stop them, but you can't ignore them. And sit with the feelingness. Open to the feelingness. Letting it run. Letting it move. And there's so that because there can be so much of this, and I have a tendency to jump out of it rather than feel it all the way through, maybe surrendering this to the field, surrendering it to God. Just keep turning it over. Could you surrender it to God, the field? It's okay. There's more. I'm just going to keep surrendering. Not going to attempt to change, modify, do anything with it, understand it. Just going to keep surrendering this, turning it over, feeling it through, experiencing it. Would you surrender it to God? Just keep surrendering it. Maybe it stays, maybe it goes. It's part of surrender. Hands up, hands off, just surrendering this feeling. And how about just surrendering it, turning it over, letting it go, releasing it, just surrendering. Oh, there's more. Oh, more thoughts popping up, surrendering those. More wanting to change it popping up, just surrendering that. Watch how a feeling is just a feeling when you ignore the thoughts and stop trying to modify it. Could you notice the feelingness and just be surrendering that? Just letting this feeling unwind, surrendering the feeling to God. And you know what? There could be more. Lester Levinson did not advise that it was one of the biggest feelings to be released to F with you. He wanted to help you. Just a suggestion, guys. You got tons of wanting approval underneath a lot of these negative emotions. So notice when that person didn't acknowledge what you did for them. Notice that when that person didn't call you back or text you back. You see the anger, pride, when they didn't listen to what you had to say, they just talked over you, they interrupted you. They didn't see it your way. Can you notice this feeling? Oh, underneath that anger, pride, I wanted their approval. Could you allow yourself to feel this feeling underneath? Go deeper. Could you go deeper, deeper, and deeper into that feeling? The thoughts are like balloons that'll carry you out. Could you allow yourself just to let those balloons fly away and dive deeper into the feeling? Could you go right to the core of this feeling, wherever it seems to be hanging out in the field, in the body? Just go right to its center and stick your focus there like an acupuncture needle. Stick it right in the center of that feeling and just hang out there. Feel it just for now. Pool of stuck energy. Could you unstick it? Just get that. Take your focus needle right there. Take your consciousness right there, right to the center of the feeling, and just stay with it. Let it run. Nothing to do but just sit with this feeling for a moment. How about just letting that feeling have your consciousness with it, have your focus with it? I don't know how acupuncture works. They just leave the needle in there. Oh, that's the spot. Could you just leave your focus in there? Leave your consciousness in there, right in the center of this wanting approval. You see how this pool of energy has been influencing so much? Could you let its influence be reduced as you just sit with it and it reduces itself? It's just been stuck. Could you keep your focus with it? Allow the energy to unstick as you just stay right with it, right in its center, deep in it. And could you allow this energy to go free? Now, many people won't because they think they need to want approval to get it. Oh, you will find if you let go of wanting approval, you'll have plenty. You'll have it coming so much because no, but people aren't being pressured by this energy and repulsed by it. So if the mind says, no, I need this, okay, mind. And could you let it go anyway? Would you let it go anyway? And that doesn't mean it's all going to go right away. It just means you're with it, letting it go. That's it. Quit. I don't know where this idea came from that lifetimes of suppressed negative feelings should go in an instant. No, it takes what it takes. Though oftentimes people aren't really sincere in letting go. Are you sincerely willing to let this go? It's how I've been running my whole life. Heck no. Or lifetimes. So that's always okay, but just becoming conscious, allowing permission to be honest That brings us into courage and empowerment, giving full permission for any of the unconscious to come up, any of the thoughts to come up without attempting to modify them or edit them. Then you really see where your blocks are. You really see what's been stored. Instead of going for the right answer or the right thought, letting whatever comes up come up and just witnessing it without claiming it as yours. Just a thought. And the same thing goes for the feeling. Just witnessing the feeling without claiming it as yours. Just a feeling. And if none of the thoughts or feelings are yours, then could you let it go? They have nothing to do with the truth of you. Would you let it go then? When could you let go of what's been obscuring your being from yourself? Hmm. Now, just take any more of this wanting approval. Why'd you do that thing for that person? How did it feel when you didn't get what you wanted for them, for what you gave them? When they didn't validate you, when they didn't acknowledge you, when they didn't approve of you. And could it be so okay to notice this feeling that isn't you, just a feeling? The thoughts that aren't you, just thoughts. Could you allow yourself to be present with this feeling? The now feelingness behind all the thoughts, words, pictures in the mind, just ignoring those for now. Nothing to change or modify about this feeling. Could you allow yourself just to feel it? And really not judging or moralizing about it. Negative value judgments, positive value judgments. What about just really rawly experiencing out the feelingness of wanting approval? Allowing this wanting approval. Or whatever this is, those are just words as well. Could you just be with the feeling, staying with it, letting it run? Just open. Could you open more? And if you can get out of any trying to do anything right now, think about anything right now, and just be open and aware of this feeling, could you just be open, aware of the feeling, letting out the energy, which happens on its own when you're open and acknowledging this feeling, letting it be there. The thoughts are all resistance. Could you ignore them, open, be with the feeling? Let the feeling run. And letting it release. Could you let this feeling release? Would you let this feeling release? It goes if it goes. It stays if it stays. Just open. When could you open to this feeling releasing? And there could still be some more. That's okay, but remember, all the negative feelings are resisting love. All of them. Because as Lester discovered and shared with us, what he discovered was that he felt best when he was giving approval, giving love. That's when he really felt good. That was beyond all of the getting. And the getting of it is nice, but the giving of it, there's empowerment. So letting go of this wanting and just giving these people love, you can mess up a ton. You can do all kinds of stupid stuff and be a loving presence with people, and they'll forgive you again and again. They'll keep calling, they'll keep hanging out with you, even though the body's doing stupid human stuff it's always done, because they feel that love, the love of God flowing through you. Now, could you allow yourself to give the approval, to give the love? Now, it turns out you've been the only source of this the whole time. It never actually came from anybody else. You just allowed it. It broke through some of the resistance, some of the wanting. So could you discover you are the source of love and approval? And you could give it to yourself? No way. No way. I can't just give it to myself. I have to earn it. I have to do all these things for all these other people. Then I can love myself. Then I can approve of myself. Or they have to earn it from me. That they do something, then I'll love them. Then I'll approve of them. I'm a stingy mofo. I'll tell you what. I got infinite love, infinite approval, and no, I'll only give a little bit to myself. I'll ration it out. I'll only give a little bit to you. I'll ration it out. Or none at all, because I messed up. I was bad. Or you messed up. You were bad. So can you notice this resisting, lovingly approving of others and yourself? Resisting the love of God and your infinite supply to give and to have as you give it. Oh, yeah. Resist away, if you will, please. Because that resistance already been there. Otherwise, you might start to understand the power of the Christ in you. Be walking as that. God's love on earth As you? No, couldn't be. I'm not good enough. They're not good enough. They don't deserve God's love. I don't deserve God. Can you notice the resistance to this? The denial of it, the refusal of it? Oh no, this ain't God doing anything to you. You're free to deny love or to choose love. You're free. Can you notice that denial, that refusal? Feel that. Feel that. No, not just gonna love and approve of myself for no reason. I have to earn it. I have to punish myself for my sins. Feel that. Feel that. Oh no, not gonna love them. They have to earn it. I have to punish them for their sins. Feel that resisting love. Oh yeah, work at that. Feel how much work it takes to suppress love, repress love, resist love, deny love. Feel that. Feel that. And just ignoring the thoughts, how much resistance to infinite love is there in you? Infinite approval. Just let it be there. Just let it be there. Let the resistance be there. Nothing to change. When you bring this conscious, you can feel how exhausting it is, how much energy has been dumped into this. Because you really feel that. How much work it takes to resist infinite love, to hold it back, to refuse it, to deny it for yourself and others. And if you're good on that, could you surrender it to God? Surrender this resistance. Would you surrender this resistance? When could you surrender this resistance? Just drop it, turn it over, and allow yourself to approve of yourself, love yourself, to approve of them, love them as yourself. And could you allow your highest self to love and approve of yourself and love and approve of them as yourself? You never have to. It's just a choice. And when you allow up this resistance to this and it clears, you'll find that it happens naturally. Nothing you have to fake or force or logically, I know this is what's going on. No, 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 you will be that. You will be the Christ. You will be the love of God. You will be the angel. You will be heaven on earth. And it's okay to just keep releasing until Nothing but love and approval of myself? What's it like to have nothing but love and approval for yourself as yourself? What's that like? Could you give yourself a preview of what's to come? What's that like? Never need to get it from anywhere else again? You got it already? What's that like? And what's it like to be the giver of the love of God, the conduit of divine love and approval? What's that like? Everyone you see, could you get the preview of what's to come when you just love everybody with the love of God? Complete approval, giving them complete freedom, loving them as yourself. What's that like? How's that preview? What's to come for you? And could you allow yourself to be that and release anything that would obscure your divine presence, heaven on earth? It's just a choice. It takes what it takes. Well done releasing. Thanks for participating in this release. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can take ads off these videos so you won't be interrupted during your releasing session. Also, we have so many more of these live releasing sessions. We do group-based releases several times a day at Letting Go University. The link is in the description. Head on over there and sign up. It's free on Fridays, and whatever you'd like to contribute opens you up to full access to all of the sessions. And there's different perks at different levels, but come on in, join us. Let us know what you want to release on, and I'll be happy to facilitate for you. Your releasing is great service to the world. Keep on releasing. Discover you can use the internal mechanism of surrender anytime, anywhere, and bless the world with your presence. Thank you so much for being here, and have the best day you can.